Predator Island and Storm Riders, just to catch everybody up on what happened on the way here. Storm Riders beat Fancy Mated Riders 5-3 in the very first round, and then Storm Riders beat Steel Meridian 5-1 to advance to this match. Meanwhile, Predator Island defeated the East Sheldon Trading Company 5-0 to get here. Both teams have been looking very strong coming into this current match here. Any thoughts? Actually, after we go over the ship loadouts, I want to get your thoughts. Who do you think is going to win this match? Because Predator Island has been very strong here recently as well. This could be this match right here. I would not be surprised if we see this match one more time a little bit later on, you know, as far as like a grand finals match. Would not be shocked at all.
I'm sure Steel Meridian or East Sheldon Trading Company would say differently, but all right. So
they
on the
might.
red team, we have the Killing Feature, which is a squid piloted by Finks. There's a Gat on the front, a Banshee on the right, and a Flare in the back. We also have the Liv C, piloted by Luosi. It is a Gat in the front, Banshee on the right, and a Flare in the back. Identical.
Yes, ship number 3 is the St. Glaswegian Kiss. It is piloted by Mighty Keb. We have a Artemis and Carronade front. We have double flare side. Somebody knows who's co-casting this one. Ship number 4 is the Reborn. It is piloted by Sunstrom. We have the Hades Mobula with double Banshee bottom and a Gat flare on the wings. So as action is just underway here, it looks like the Squid has taken the Reborn's back. However, the St. Glaswegian's Kiss is going to try to drive off the Killing Feature. Want to get your thoughts here about the St. Glaswegian's Kiss's loadout here. We've got a double Squid situation, and they're bringing a Pyramidion with an Artemis and a Carronade with double flare. Talk to me about what the St. Glaswegian's Kiss is going to have to do here in order to be effective. What is their game plan going into this match?
Well, my guess is that it would be for close-range disables, because while the Artemis does have a very extensive range, the Carronade does not. Quite the opposite, actually. And the Artemis is often considered not too effective at close range. So while it did confuse me, I trust these pilots, so I assume that they know what they're doing.
And I'm wondering if they're going to try to use that Artemis to try to snipe out more or less, going to try to snipe out, say, an engine to kind of get them in the door, or snipe out a front gun to get the Reborn in the door. I'm thinking here Reborn's going to have to be the killing ship based on loadouts. I don't know. Like, I feel I'm a little bit confused with what St. Glaswegian's Kiss is going to do with this specific loadout against these two squids. I'm a little bit perplexed here as far as how effective they're going to be. Granted, these are two very good teams here, but still, the loadout choice, I'm interested to see how it works. I don't know. I don't know.
Yes, were I to guess, I'd say it's probably for control of the match. Because my guess is that their train of thought was that these two kill squids are going to go very close range, meaning that a longer range gun for control might not be too effective, which is why I assume they took the Carronade.
Yeah, we'll see how it plays out. We certainly will. But right now, both squids kind of playing very patiently here. They don't want to get too aggressive and play into the enemy team's hands, and that Hades is going to have difficulty working at long range as well. So it looks like, yeah, definitely, it looks like, to your point here, short range appears to be where they're going with this. Maybe try to get a very quick... Oh, pause called.
That is... I do not think that is going to go through, because there are spots out right now. Oh, never mind.
Spots are off. Yeah, referee has granted the pause. So we got a upwards of 2 minutes pause here. Let's see what happened. Possibly a disconnect situation, although nobody is appearing to be disconnected. Might just be somebody loading in here. So I would not be shocked if we have a resume here very shortly.
Actually, if you look at the killing feature, you can see an AI walking around. So it appears
oh, yeah, there it is.
They're having
an engineer disconnected.
Right now.
Yeah. In fact, let's see. Oh, no, it was a full disconnect. There he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sphinx is moving around. He really shouldn't be, but then again, it looks like he's probably just trying to get back to where he was. The drift was probably pulling him out, so that's okay. That's allowed, yeah. And as was mentioned, yeah, he was drifting, so that's allowed to go back to the position he was in. But if you were moving around, like if it wasn't drift and you were moving around, yeah, that's not allowed. So for those of you who saw that, that's no problem at all, as it looks like the engineer is reconnecting right now. In fact, oh, no, stop jumping, which means the reconnect is any second. And as a reminder here, we do have the charity stream going on right now. In fact, there's the actually, I'll get to that in just a second. We do have the reconnect, so it looks like we will have the unpause any second.
And there's the unpause call.
All right, everybody's readying up.
Both teams have agreed that they are ready.
And there's the resume call. We're back underway.
And immediately spots go out onto the Reborn.
Indeed, and they were all out in the open anyway, so no surprise there. Let's see how the again. I'm interested to see how the Glaswegian Kiss plays this first engagement out. I don't know how effective they're going to be unless their entire role is to turn this into a 1v1 Reborn versus whichever squid is not disabled by the Glaswegian Kiss. That's the only thing I can think of right now as far as how Blue's going to play this out. In fact, here we go. Here's our first major engagement right here.
Yes, and there goes the Carronade onto the Lysanya, it looks like.
Yes. And at this point, Killing Feature is trying to come in on the back door on the Reborn. Does so effectively. They're getting carronaded. Looks like the Glaswegian Kiss is aiming for engines here. And now they decide to kind of back out a little bit as the carronade comes out.
So the Reborn is now at low armor, as is the Killing Features at about half of its armor. But the Glaswegian Kiss is being 2v1 by both these squids right now.
Yeah, these squids should show no fear towards the Glaswegian Kiss. In fact, there's the hull break on the Glaswegian Kiss. Double Daka coming out. Banshee should be coming out any second. However, they do get the hull back up in time.
And there's now a balloon and a hull break on the Killing Feature. So
And that may be what they were looking for. Libc is all alone in a potential 2v1 situation depending on how the Reborn acts. And there we go. There's your 2v1 for a few seconds. This is what they were looking for. However, they're not able to follow up.
Now both the red squids have retreated into a position that, well, that lets less gunshots hit, and they will probably be trying to re-engage any second now.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, I would call that engagement, even though blue is a little bit higher in terms of permahull, I would still call that a win engagement for the red side, simply because red is basically controlling the terms of the engagement here. And in fact, look at these squids. Killing Feature looking to get on the backside of the Glaswegian Kiss before engaging. Reborn trying to shove Killing Feature out of the superior position. However, if the Killing Feature gets the position at once, Libc is going to come in and start and effectively start the engagement in earnest. Killing Feature getting a little bit of Daka there. Glaswegian Kiss is not in a good spot. He could get a free kill here if he's not careful.
The Glaswegian Kiss is now retreating.
Yeah, he has to. He's not in a good spot right there. However, Libc is not in a position to help the Killing Feature. Reborn's getting a couple free shots there to back off the Killing Feature. Looks like a little bit of game of cat and mouse going on right now. Both sides trading, but neither side getting hull breaks or any significant damage here. And sometimes this happens. Sometimes this is what you want. You want to have a little bit of cat and mouse. Wait for somebody to make a mistake before making your big move. And looks like the Libc is trying to get the killing feature into position by basically saying, "Hi, here I am." But St. Glaswegian's Kiss is having none of that, knowing where the killing feature is at all times, getting a side engine out. Glaswegian Kiss doing a good job keeping one eye on the killing feature. So it looks like we're going to have split attention here. We're going to have a front-back split. This used to be something that Predators used to do a lot on maps like Parrot and Rumble. They used to do this stuff a lot, and it looks like Stormriders is going to try to give Keb a taste of his own medicine. I like the style points involved here, but mistake there by the killing feature. Does not cost them, but still a mistake, taking out their own hull.
As unfortunately for the blue team, and fortunately for the red team, the blue team couldn't punish them for that mistake. They're now back behind a mountain.
And we're just waiting for the squids to decide now is the time to engage. As soon as they recognize that opening, they're going to take it. We should have our next major engagement. Right now, I still say red is in control of this. Here we go. Nope, not yet. False alarm. I thought we were going to have the move right there. False alarm. Looks like they were prepping it and decided to call it back. Libc's moving in. Actually, it looks like we will have that engagement coming very shortly. They're making their move. Here we go. Killing feature is going to take the back of the Reborn. Nope, he's not going to take the back of the Reborn. Reborn getting the front of the ship towards the killing feature. First, the next major engagement is happening right now. Killing feature better be very careful with this engagement. I see, as I say that, they back off. All these false pushes. See, that's good. That's good. They're trying to bait blue side into a mistake here. They're trying to push an all-in on somebody, and I think they're trying to get it on the Libc here. That's what they want, but blue is having none of that. They are both definitely Glaswegian's Kiss is sitting there looking at the killing feature saying, "I dare you to come out of there. I dare you." Even though he doesn't have arc, he's just like, "No, I've got my good eye on you there, son."
So there go a couple Hades shot into the Libc's balloon. Nothing really notable.
Keep a very close eye on the killing feature. He wants to come around. 15 stacks on an engine, so somebody got to flare out on the killing feature. Probably the St. Glaswegian's Kiss. As looks like we got some pot shots going on here. Here we go. Killing feature has decided this might be the time. Are we going to get the... Yeah, here we go. Here comes the engagement. Killing feature looking to get the back of the Reborn. Meanwhile, St. Glaswegian's Kiss is trying to come in, disable a front gun. Not so successful in doing so. And Libc is coming in. Don't make a liar out of me again. Yeah, here we go. Now we got it going on. Libc's taking that very careful approach here. They're taking that very careful approach. They're going to swap here. They're going to put the Libc on the Reborn, and here we go. Now the engagement is in earnest.
Yes, and one Gatling gun now going on the Reborn to drop their armor. Banshee shots coming in, leaving it about half health. As the Libc loses its own armor, bringing it to about slightly over half health.
Yeah, but the killing feature has the Reborn's back as well. This is not where the Reborn wants to be. This could be a kill for the killing feature. In fact, it most likely will be. No, that armor comes back up just in time. Nice clutch by the Reborn. Especially with the pace of this match, that could be a match-saving clutch right there. As the Libc is hull broken, Banshee's coming out on the Libc. They're down to about 15% perma-hull there. We could have some explosions coming out any second. Whoever gets the first kill may actually... This engagement may actually win the match here, as there goes the Reborn 1-0 red, as Stormriders takes the tiebreaker as well, away from the Predators.
Yes, and now the Glaswegian Kiss is burning its moonshine, trying to get away from both these squids.
That was a worst-case scenario for Team Predators. If anything, the sacrificial lamb should be the St. Glaswegian's Kiss, not the Mobula, because St. Glaswegian's Kiss really does not have much in store to get away. I mean, moonshine good for the short bursts, but not so good for escaping. especially against squids. However, they are able to get Reborn back in the equation. However, too little too late. There goes the Pyramidion. 2-0 Blue, and the meat grind may be on. The one mistake that Blue didn't want may have just... Oh, wait, no, they may come back in the match right here. Hull break on the Lib C. They may come back. There it is, 2-1. Now it's a 1v1. I stand corrected. We may have a comeback in play here, especially if the Reborn is able to get a good hull break with that Hades. It's all going to depend on the Hades gunner here, whether or not they get what they're looking for. And St. Glaswegian Kiss with a beautiful spawning point right here. Let's see if they take advantage of it.
And there goes fire into the Killing Feature's balloon and its armor. But they extinguish the balloon just before it falls. Lib C has spawned back in, but being in blue spawn, they need to go across the entire map before they can have their own say in this.
Yeah, and that's okay. They could easily get there within the next 10 seconds. So 10, maybe 15. So it is a squid. There's a hull break on the Killing Feature. It could just by the skin of their teeth.
That was likely only a couple meters away from actually ending the Killing Feature's life.
Lib C wisely deciding, you know what? Even if they die, there's no point in me going into this equation right now. Get out of there. If they have to eat the death there, they still have tiebreaker. Good call by the Lib C saying, you know what? In fact, I think they are going to take the sacrifice here. He's going back into the fight. Killing Feature is going back in. Lib C is just looking to position right now. They're under no. They're not sensing any urgency going into this fight. Yeah, looks like a reposition here. No big deal. But Killing Feature, if they had sacrificed again, no big deal on that. Killing Feature sacrificing is not a big deal to the red side because they do have tiebreaker. So especially with these slow setups for the engagement, red has all the time in the world to make this happen. Blue still needs 2 kills to take the lead.
And the Killing Feature bumps into a mountain while it tried to get away from the Reborn, leaving it in a vulnerable position. And their balloon just barely stays up, as the armor is saved just in time as well.
Yeah, I think they're going down right here. If they get a good... Oh, there's a good... just missing with the Hades, hitting balloon instead of hull. Ouch. However, those Banshees are coming out. There's a hull break. There's a good Hades right there. That's what they were looking for. 2-2 all tied up. Remember, though, advantage red with the tiebreaker.
So there are now 5 minutes left, and blue team must get at least 1 kill. Only red team, while they will likely still continue looking for kills, they only really need a kill if they die.
Right, but again, this is Ryders. Ryders will not play the timer. They're going to actually do the active engagement. Plus, if you look at it from another perspective, getting the kill, if they get 1 more kill, especially if they kill the Mobula, it's GG right there. You can forget it. It's over. The St. Glaswegian's Kiss really has no armor strip on their ship, so they have to play for the balloon, and against squids, that's not really effective. If they kill the Mobula just in the match right there, it's done. So red may just go ahead and say, you know what, let's end the match, kill the Reborn, get it over with. Not even have to worry about overtime.
So now we have the Killing Feature. It appears that they're sneaking around. They're not spotted yet. They are behind both the blue ships.
They are, and yeah, the Mobula. I was going to say the Mobula probably has an idea that they're coming from that flank, with the spawn points and whatnot. Not surprised that they got spotted there before they got into position. Reborn, especially in the position they were in. St. Glaswegian's Kiss though is making a hard push for the Lib C, trying to drive them off, drive them back. I wonder if they're trying to think about pushing the Lib C out of the equation, then turning around and make this a 2v1 on the Killing Feature. I'm wondering if that's the game plan here.
Yes, once again, the red team has split a match into 2 1v1s at this point. But there goes an armor drop on the Lib C, and now the blue team has the lead.
Oh, wow. Well done by the St. Glaswegian's Kiss. Would not have expected that.
Yes, I unfortunately missed that with the camera focusing on the other engagement. So
it's okay.
We can
I
only
missed
really
it too.
Speculate how that armor dropped.
I missed it too, and I'm so embarrassed that I missed that. That would have been interesting to see how that played out. I'm wondering if there was a ram involved with that kill. But now this is blue side has the advantage as the Banshees come out, as the Hades come out. Well done with those Hades hits on the hull as opposed to the balloon. Killing feature now. The tides have turned here as red now in having to push for points now. Libsy coming in. Looks like they're going to try to drive off the Glaswegian's Kiss. They're not happy that they got killed. I'm wondering if there's a little bit of a revenge factor going on here. They need to get a kill. I don't know if I'm that squid. I'd be a little bit steamed right now too if I went down like that. However, Libsy getting some perma-hull damage on there, about 40% perma going down on the Glaswegian's Kiss. Looks like they're going to try to drive off the Glaswegian's Kiss a little bit. Do remember, though, red takes the lead with the kill. Yes, it's a tie with 2 minutes to go in regulation, but they do have the tiebreaker. That's very important. As Glaswegian's Kiss gets the hull break. No, I'm sorry. Libsy was hull broken there. There's another hull break on the Libsy.
All those Banshees going toward the Libsy, but missing. And there's now a massive stack of fire on the armor, dropping it again. Meanwhile, the killing feature has lost its balloon, as has the Glaswegian Kiss.
There goes the hull break on the Glaswegian Kiss. Here comes the kill side of the Banshees. Looks like Red's going to get right back into this match here. There it goes. 3-3 Red with the tiebreaker in play. Red has taken the lead.
Yeah, so now the Reborn needs to hope to get at least one kill in this engagement in order for it to be maybe redeemable.
Yeah, I'm not liking their chances here against two squids, though, especially with killing feature having the back of the Reborn. I'm thinking Red's going to get this kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it comes. There it goes, 4-3 Red. I think that's going to be the match right there. There likely will not be an active engagement. I mean, there could be if St. Glaswegian's Kiss can get in there just in time, but this is going to be a very difficult overtime for them to win. It's 3 minutes in overtime. Let's see if they can at least force the overtime. They're going to have to in order to extend the match.
Yes, and the Mobula will have just under half a minute to get back into this engagement.
There's the 30-second call right there. Yeah, St. Glaswegian's Kiss looks like they will be able to force the overtime here. In fact, there's the first shot. With spots out, they can force the overtime. Especially if they move in. They really do need to move in. They need to make sure that they have an active spot and an active engagement.
Yes.
If they're outside of engagement, they can't get the overtime call. So they have to push up here. They have no choice.
And it appears that the red team is strategically positioning themselves behind pillars so that overtime...
They have been granted the overtime. So they have been granted the overtime. They got in just enough to make that happen. So good job by the St. Glaswegian's Kiss, and also good job by the Mobula actively putting those Hades out to force the referee to call the overtime.
Yes. So once again, to make sure, the red team simply need to not die in order to win this match. Meanwhile, the blue team needs to get 2 kills. 1 kill is not enough. They need 2 kills in order to win.
Exactly. And Red is pulling the about face here. Red is actively trying to play the timer. They're trying to disengage here.
Yes, and the way I see it, this is how the match is going to end. If the blue team does happen to get 1 kill, the other squid is going to be so far away that the engagement will not be continuing.
Yeah, and Red basically saying, we don't even have to shoot. We can just play the timer. Like you said before, we just play the timer. Oh, is this a match in? They're calling match in, end of engagement. Yep, there it is. Yeah, referee basically deciding that blue had no reasonable way of continuing the engagement, especially with what the squids were doing. Red basically playing that timer and saying, enough is enough. We've already got our win. 4-3 in favor of Red. Storm Riders is moving on to the grand finals here, with Predator Island moving to the bottom bracket. They will be moving to the bottom bracket finals. However, we do not have a result of that bottom bracket just yet. In fact, we do not have a result of that bottom bracket just yet. Storm Riders moves on. That's just been updated 4-3 over Predator Island.
Right, actually, Actually, the referee has said that East Chaladon won that match 5-4 over Steel Meridian.
Ooh, very nice. So I like I said, I thought it was going to be one of the better matches too. Did I not call that?
Yeah. That means
5-4.
that East Chalodon Trading Company will be playing against Predator Island right now. And the winner of that match will go on to face the Storm Riders in the grand finals.
Indeed, and I